Is this how you do it? I don't remember. I don't remember the meme, guys. I'm a LARPer. I'm LARPing, okay? I'm LARPing. Oh, that reminds me. I should have the other hat. I need to have the other hat. The shit. Do I want to? Do I want to do the YouTube video right now? Do I want to really want to do it right now? I'm dragging my feet again, guys. I'm dragging my fucking feet. I was gonna do a response like a week ago, and now I'm in the same position again. I don't want to. I love friction. Friction's my favorite. I love climbing stairs. Yep, all the friction in the world. Fucking resistance. I need to keep fucking moving. Keep that shit moving, man. Oh, thanks, Busey. Welcome, welcome. We're just I'm stalling. Do you understand? I'm stalling again. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't do any video shit today. Working I was working on fucking Udasync again. It's still dog shit. It's still fucking up. It's pissing me off. Um and I did some Nihongo, but really, I don't know. I updated the website like last minute, which should be, yeah, I updated the website. So there should be some of the novel stuff, a little, few updates, not really. I think it was just, I'm pretty sure it was just, I think it was literally just scenes, right? I think it was just scenes. Yeah, there's just some scenes probably. I think that was it, and then motif maybe something like that. I don't remember, but yeah, we need. I need to get back. I need it. It's just it's so much work, so much work, man. I have to. I gotta like do the two things, right? And Nihongo. That's it. That's it. And then I can't do that shit. It's simple. But yeah, is this the real Ninja Russ? Yeah, man. I'm about to spit some shit, man. Because yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time, y'all. Okay, I'm blind, so I shouldn't be taking off the glasses. But it's time, okay? Okay, I should probably go make some fucking videos at this point, okay? You know why? Because I don't know, I might have a gift or at least a talent or perhaps a skill at this point that maybe I should probably utilize and maybe use that for some entropy, okay? So or now I'm realizing, am I using entropy wrong? Define entropy. My understanding was entropy was the thing that is like chaos, but it causes things to break down. But it's also the most randomized, right? Random. For a closed thermodynamic system, a quantitative measure of the amount of thermal energy not available to do work, or a measure of the disorder or randomness in a closed system. Okay, see, I'm not wrong. Okay, all right, it's entropy. All right, basically, while yes, I got a YouTube channel and Twitch. Okay, I haven't gone the full step, which is actually, I don't know, making a backlog, a library of everything. I guess I don't know. We kind of have a pseudo bit of that with the clips from Weeb Closet, as well as some of my VODs. So we still got those, but I think now's the time. I think now's the time. I should shut the fuck up and maybe just yeah, you know what I mean? Like I think that's what it is. I was all thinking, oh, it needs to be a niche, man. It needs to be like weeb shit, or it needs to be life-changing stuff, or super deep philosophical stuff, or something I have valuable insight on, which I'm still gonna do that stuff. It's just I shouldn't I shouldn't worry about it. I shouldn't be like, oh my god, what's the next video? Oh my goodness. Still watching the 5 hour Japan vlog. Yeah, man. I've said it before. It is. I've just put in all the context. I put in most of the context in it. So I apologize for not streamlining it for the average person. But for anyone who wants to, be like the what is it, the Ninja's Archivist or something, or basically just wants to know the full book lore. It's like reading the manga for a series before the anime gets released. You know what I mean? Except it's not the manga; it's actually the light novel. But even more than that, it's like the web novel. So it's like the most like raw version of it possible. So yeah, we're in the early stages. Okay, we're still in the beginners arc, or I guess maybe not beginners arc. If we really think about it, I've got some character development the past 3 years, 4 years, 3 or 4 years. So I'd say it's pretty good. Now I got anime figures. I'm now wearing a hat. Uh, and I guess I'm learning Nihongo. That there's that. That's probably a big thing, but you get what I mean, right? It's gonna be the mid to late game scaling, guys. Okay, I'm calling it. I am calling it. Okay, join me. All right, everyone's got to get on that fucking mid to late game power scaling type shit. Okay, it's just all right, gotta inch towards a little bit. Just ding, 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 ding. Drill, drill, drill. Just push forward, and then all of a sudden, it's gonna go crazy. Surely, surely, I'm not gonna be a complete. Welcome to the NHK Doomer story. I'm not gonna end up on a nondescript island with a bunch of what was it, 4chaners? I don't even. Were they using like 4chan or some shit? Correct me if I'm wrong. It was like the whole like suicidal group. They were like getting on an island. They were gonna go shoot themselves or something. Or they were gonna jump off a cliff. That's what it was. But yeah, the weeb journey has been long. It is. But I gotta evolve. I gotta evolve. Okay, because yes, I could go down all sorts of paths, all the routes possible, but I need to choose. I just need to choose one and stick to it. And I think I'm gonna be a writer that lives in Japan. I think that's simple enough. I'm realizing, obviously, the really foundational layer under it is I'm just doing whatever is most nerve wracking, uncomfortable stuff possible. So hopefully I at least somewhat learn slash grow. Obviously, not everything pans out, but that's at least the foundational layer. But I guess the simplest way to put it, I'm thinking now, is I'm just gonna write, and then I'll be in Japan. That's literally it. Maybe my priorities change in the future, but that's what it is right now, and I just gotta keep following that. And how I'm following it is I'm making a Japanese lyric app, I guess, which is I'm not yeah, no, this is wasting. It feels like I'm like wasting my time because I'm like spending so much time on this bullshit. I'm like prompting the thing like, "Hey, could you like fix this thing, please? Onegashimasu." And then it's like, "I fixed it." And then I'm like testing it, live testing it. I don't know, maybe I'm the dumbass. It's probably me. I'm live testing it. It's still bad. It's still garbage. Not completely, but it's basically the issue right now is the aligner is not properly aligning to every single line. So like some lines like end a little too short. So I really want to make sure it's mostly accurate so that no one has to like go into it and adjust the timings all the time. So that's what I've been working on. Besides the fact, yes, I'm doing some writing. I'm doing, as you can see, I did update the site with the stuff I was working on earlier. Okay, right here, little taste of my writing so far. Um, I don't know if I cooked. I don't know. I have two scenes so far, somewhat. Not really. I've started writing two scenes. Let's say that. Um, besides that, I've been working more on trying to really define the arcs in the story because I I remember like having like the hang up. I mean, this like I said, guys, the the last 2 years ago, this shit was pissing me off. I was like, oh, it needs to be perfect. I need to figure stuff out. Now I'm just vibing it, man. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Um, and I'm like trying to apply myself to it. So I'm like thinking, I was looking up ideas slash, just like seeing the possibilities, and then I saw Asylum, and I'm like, that shit's peak. Mike's broken again. I don't know anymore, man. What part of it's broken? Is it just I'm not? Is it like not connecting, or what's going on? It's just I literally don't have any silence on it. Okay, it's cutting out. Okay, I guess where is it? Where is my damn mic? Okay, we're gonna give the raw audio, I guess, at this point. I don't know. Where's my audio options? I don't remember how to do this. This properties. It might be because it's running off of old filters, is my guess. Let's turn off the limiter. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I think that should not cut out anything, but as a oh no, that's a limiter. Oh fuck. Wait a minute. You guys need that. You guys need that. Wait, I don't even have a noise. Okay, I guess I'll turn off the noise suppression. Call it a day, man. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just the noise suppression. Yeah. Okay, we'll just say it's the noise suppression. Hopefully that fixed it. If it's just, maybe it's sure it's not the connection, right? No way. No way. No way. Ain't no way it's the connection. Um, okay. Boom. Surely that's peak. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm like vibing out in my brain. Like basically I'm like giving myself options, and then I like look into those options, and then I like basically try to impart my own like trying to feel it of, do I really like this? And yeah, it's more and more I'm liking the idea of the fucking asylum, man. It's shit. I cooked, okay, with the help of some AI a little bit, which is just giving, showing me options. But like really, like I'm getting kind of set on it. I'm like, oh shit, I'm kind of cooking, man. It's an asylum, but it's actually abandoned, but it's repurposed, but it's still an asylum because, yeah, it's not actually good, but it seems good, but it's not. Crazy. It's fucking crazy symbolism. I swear to God, I might be like the next fucking Shakespeare with this shit. It's insane. Um, I will say the train thing. I haven't figured out on that. I do think having a what you call some sort of yapping arc before the final finale, I think might be the strat. I'm gonna go some off meta shit, okay? But as in, I'm just gonna use ReZero's shit, okay? I'm just gonna say we're gonna make a yap arc and then just yap, man, easy. Yeah, how many lobotomies? Yeah, see, okay. So I'll give you guys some of a little bit of the idea here. Is it not on here? Oh yeah, no, it's in characters. Yeah. I'm trying to write some asylum patients, or at least have some ideas. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to call out my people, or really myself. I'm gonna. I'm not. I don't know if this is gonna be it, but I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to put one of the patients. Gotta be a fucking gamer, bro. Gotta be like some, or at least some equivalent to it. Alluding to a gamer. You know what I mean? So the idea is. So yeah. Basically the idea with the asylum is what is it? So yeah, is the party is like trying to escape the, I guess you can call it agents. I'm not sure. I haven't really figured that out. But let's just say the government agents or whatever, right? They're all chasing them, um, and they get like subtly get like some help from some random dude, some random dude that we don't know until at the end of the arc. The random dude is Vesper. He shows up and he's like, "Hey guys, I know, you guys are having a tough time. I can give you guys refuge here at my nice facility. Um, I shouldn't call it facility, more like my nice crib, my crib. Okay." So the entire arc two, it takes place in that crib, as in the abandoned asylum, is I put the description as. But it's not abandoned anymore. So basically, the idea is it used to be an asylum, right? It used to be an asylum. It got abandoned like a while ago, and then let's say maybe a year or two ago, it implied, someone came in and redid the place and basically took over and made their own thing. And I'm gonna imply that it was Vesper, the kid who, like, helps out everyone. So that's it's kind of like a squatter's home a little bit situation, because he's also kind of, a little bit of a fugitive. I don't think the government really wants to know, but basically it just seems like a really good place. Okay, I haven't figured out the vibe. Because the issue is, yeah, I wrote abandoned, right? But it's more like, yeah, sanctuary, hidden place, I guess. So think of I don't know. I guess you can call it like, I don't know, like the cafe in Persona 5. I don't really know. It's like it's a refuge that on the outside it looks abandoned, I guess. Okay. So the idea is, we show up there, and we get to like interact with some of the patients. Patients. I don't think patients is the right word. I put patients on there, but really it's just people that were looking for refuge. So yeah, I'm trying, and they were having like, I think it's basically people that are down on their luck. Okay, it's a refuge for the people that are down on their luck, in any form, right? Like, maybe some like real like traumatic shit, or maybe they're just a gambler. I don't know, but basically there's that. We show up there. I don't really know any specifics on the arc yet, but basically, we get to see a bunch of people that seem really well adjusted. That, like, this place is fucking peak. Seems like peak to the normies. Okay, it's like, oh, it's super functioning, super clean, and everything. But you talk to the people, and there's just a vibe. You're like, something ain't right here, man. Everyone's kind of a little too clean, okay? I think that there's an implication. And one of the other implications I'm trying to put in is that, what is it? It's, they're kind of in their own bubble, is the idea. I'm trying to, like, basically imply that it's a refuge, but it's in its own little world that is, they don't give a shit about anything else but that little world. Okay. And so one of the patients, like I said, is I'm thinking it's gonna be a gamer who's, he's doing his like little VR shit. He's like, it's me if I was a VR gooner. Okay, basically, is what I'd probably put, something around those lines. But yes, let me cook, man. Let me cook, because so basically, yes, is you interact with these people, and you can't really put your finger on it, but there's something off. And I think the things that are kind of like subtly tripping it is, one, they're talking about traumatic shit, but they're like chill. They're chill. They're like, oh yeah, I don't know if I'll go that far, but like basically, let's say like something like really fucked up, the R word, right? Happened to someone, is like, oh yeah, I that happened to me like 2 years ago, and I'm moving past it now. Like, it's like, yes, they might have gained the development, but it's just odd. You know what I mean? Yeah, something like that. They just straight up say it, and you're just like, like, really odd, because you're seeing these people are super happy and all that, but you're like, there's something here. There's something here. Um, Basically, by the end of the arc, a little betrayal happens, a big betrayal. I want. I said it in the last stream. Vesper's my version of Griffith, I guess. A little bit more of a human Griffith, but still like it's gonna be devious, diabolical even. Is what I'm trying to do. The issue is I'm trying to fit it within two arcs. So I don't know. I'm a little bit iffy on it because that would mean the arc two in the same arc that he's gonna betray everyone. It has to be like really like peak. That's the issue. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So that's why everything's still kind of flexible. Maybe I'll move it later. Obviously, I'll learn that when I actually do a draft. But that what I mean. Like that's I'm getting the vibe that it's gonna be at the end of arc two so far. But the idea is, yeah, because the main villain, or I guess the antagonist, is the dude. He does memory power shit. Okay, he extracts memories from people. Okay, and the one of the fundamental questions I'm trying to solve or really like showcase in the story is the idea of if you were able to basically remove any painful memory and suffering, is that valid? Is that good? And I think I'm trying to say yes, it is air quotes objectively good, but it takes away humanity itself, and by doing that, you're basically killing the person. Is my argument. The issue is, I want to make sure that it what I'm trying to express makes sense because I'm trying to take okay. I've talked about this before in a different stream, or basically I've talked to several people on this issue. It's this idea of people that have given up, right? Takes away the experience that made them who they are. Exactly. My basically, I'm trying to solve it in a question for myself, which is, what the hell do I tell someone who thinks they're cooked? It's not cooked. And I realize the answer to that is there actually is no answer. You cannot actually give them any sort of fucking story or anything like that. Yeah, maybe it might help, but for the most part, it will not fundamentally change them. And the answer I'm realizing is they have to figure it out on their own. you and you as I'm saying this, I know the nuance to it, or at least like I'm aware of the nuance to it. But on an average like person looking at it is like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? You're telling me that the good option is to suffer more and actually like push through shit, even if it's not guaranteed, even if it probably will lead to death, immediate like quick death or anything like that. Like it's that's what you're telling me, and I'm trying to answer yes, but you have to come to it on your own conclusion. And that's kind of a tough thing to try to write into a story, because basically, there's a couple routes. One of the things is maybe it's a good answer, but for Rain himself, for himself. But I don't want to imply that his solution, erase pain itself and suffering itself, is a good answer. That's the thing. Or like I want to say it is a good answer, but there is a fundamental issue that if you're at least remotely fucking human and actually like think about the fact that like it's basically the whole like human spirit shit. Like if you like fundamentally realize that shit is important, in spite of like this is the reason why we're not in a fucking paradise and all that, and all this suffering in the world and dumb shit happens is because oh well no I'm putting too much. What I'm trying to say is like the suffering itself, while yes is not justified slash like I don't want to impart that on people and all that shit. It is something that it has to be retained. It has to be like something you have to overcome, and there I don't know how do you impart that message to say someone who you know has gone, seen the abyss. You know what I mean? Because the issue is, I think, I think this is one of those things where I have an idea, and in my experience, has like a inherent intuitive like feeling to it, but I am quite aware I have not gone through some like crazy trauma, okay? I'm not Subaru. I'm not Natsuki Subaru. That's the issue. And even if I were, you can't say that for every single experience. That's the problem. You can't just go to a burn victim and talk about how you could just overcome your burn shit, bro. Like it's just like it just hurts, man. That's all. Well, why are you having trouble overcoming it? So yeah, needs a little NTR. Ah, we'll see. We'll see if I can fit in a NTR subplot. Maybe not a subplot. Maybe like a NTR hint. Into the story. That would be kind of funny. I don't know where I'd put it. Maybe in the silent patient shit. But yeah, it would be a tough thing to put in even remotely into even a side plot. I would assume. But yeah. I'm trying to reword it so that it's more understandable to everyone. Uh, Basically, like I said, it's like trying to convince a doomer, like, it's worth fighting, like, it's worth actually doing shit. Even though I literally can't tell you it's gonna work out or, you're not gonna, you're gonna have a good time. Like, I can't guarantee any of that shit. That's the beauty of it. It's like nothing's guaranteed. You have to just do it, and it's gonna suck either way. But the growth that you're gonna get from it, if you overcome it, is leaps and bounds of the fucking clean, sanitized, you know, people that are like, unaware. So that's why I realized I kind of like cooked with the idea of the asylum shit, because I'm trying to explore ways to like really express this idea, and I realize the asylum literally is like fucking perfect in the idea that yeah, they're in their own little community that's pretty really cool, but there's just few things that seem kind of dysfunctional that you realize, oh, this is just another place of stagnation in a sense. It's like, oh, the people that are in there don't actually create anything. They just follow tasks. Is one of the things I'm thinking of including. A more bigger thing, or more realistic thing, is that they are in their own bubble. That's definitely the biggest like thing I want to imply, is that they're satisfied with this reality, with this like hey guys, I'm in my little fun small community, which yes is cool and all, and you should still build something like that. If you're satisfied with only that and just this, and think you don't you don't like basically it's so insulated that it doesn't actually grow, is basically my argument. I'm trying to express that. uh, they're gonna be stuck there. Like it's literal hell, prison. The Percy Jackson casino. Basically, it's another mini mini version of the fucking Infinite Tsukiyomi. It all goes back to the Infinite Tsukiyomi and Naruto, man. It's the Infinite Dream in Gurren Lagann. It's that. It's yes, everything can be perfect and clean and all that. But to remove the human part, which is to overcome suffering, to overcome all this bullshit, and to overcome the void itself, losing that makes it like such a small world. It is basically it. I think a small, or I guess an idea that I'm low key kind of imparting on this side in this thing is choosing a finite thing versus literal infinity. This is the difference. It's like, oh yes, I can be satisfied with my little square of the world and call it, make it peak, and that's going to be my life forever. But not appreciating and like truly like opening yourself to interact with the rest of the world and all of the shit, like all the cool stuff and the dumb shit and all that is quite literally making yourself in its own bubble. I don't know what else to describe it besides it's just a fucking bubble, a dream that it's so short-sighted, so finite that it's dumb to like just pick that. It'll have some kind of self-insert. I hate to break it to you, Max, but this story is this whole story is literal self-insert the fucking story, okay? As in more like it's just me self-inserting myself in it. I don't know if it's gonna be a self-insert for other people. I don't think anyone wants to self-insert as a. I'm thinking the trait I want to kind of what is it? Enhance is probably being a low-key coward. I think that's what I'm gonna try to express. Because basically I'm trying to figure out a way to make Rain's flaw very apparent and also something that he grows from, right? Obviously, it's the whole committing thing, which I know what I'm literally feeling right now. It's like how do you commit to the thing? It's just it's a whole swarm of shit. So uh, basically, I'm trying to figure out like a clear character flaw that isn't complete like clown behavior. Does that make sense? This is my issue with like Shinji, even though I know that's his whole point. Okay, he's the fucking porcupine, whatever bullshit. Okay, I get it, and every character technically has some version of that, but I don't want it to be complete like El Bozo behavior, but it needs to be very flawed. That's the thing. So, for example, I think a good thing is like, what was it? I think Guts. Let me try to remember. I think Guts, his like flaw was it like, I think it was like all action, but not actually. I forget what it was. I'm talking. I'm larping fucking berserk apparently because it's been a hot minute since I've. When did I read Berserk? Like 3 years ago? I don't remember. And then yeah, and then they have that, and then the author died, and then I tried reading some of the extra stuff, and then it was too slow, so it stopped. But crap. What's a better example? Okay, better example. Johnny Joestar. Oh no 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 no! I guess since it's ReZero fucking year ReZero era, let's say Subaru. Okay, Subaru has so many flaws, right? And each of the arcs, the early arcs, and I assume the later ones, cover a very specific character flaw that Subaru has. I forget what it was. I know like arcs 1 and 2, it's his like hero complex or not. Maybe it wasn't that. I think it was fuck. I don't remember completely. I just remember arc 3, which is the exam, the prince. Is it arc 2 or arc 3? I don't remember. The latter end of season 1 covers the whole royal, what was it, examination? I don't fucking remember the election, something like that. And one of the key parts is Subaru doesn't treat people like they're you know, they have their own autonomy. It was the big thing. Like he's like treats Amelia like, oh, you know, you need to be protected and all that. And he gets fucking clowned on. Okay, he gets fucking his shit rocked like left and right the whole part of that arc. And then he grows from it. He's like, oh, now I should put in a little bit of trust in the people around me, and that's how he, you know, then gets that peak scene in season one where he's just like, yes, yeah, Amelia, I'm gonna be your knight, Lamau, and you're gonna love me. I swear to God, you're gonna love me. Where am I getting with this? Basically, like each of the arcs cover a very big um like character flaw that he then grows and learns from and for the next future arcs. One of the biggest ones is the season 2 one, which is you know, him learning to work, you know, have some self-worth, and then he imparts that on Amelia as well, and then oh my god, and then the season 4 when it goes it when it goes full circle, holy fuck, man. This is why season 4 is like peak fiction, okay? Because the amount of goddamn parallels slash you know, call back to the season 2, and then not only that, just realizing how much of Subaru we've learned, and then he lost in the time span of a fucking arc. Peak fiction, okay? I want to have some level of that, okay? I want some level of that. I want to feed. I want to steal a little bit of that aura from ReZero, okay? And how do you do that? I'm not sure. So that's why I'm trying to get, you know, figure out bits and pieces that I can implement. And I think one of the biggest ones is basically this whole little rant, which is I need to have a significant flaw that makes my character, me, myself, my main character, Rain, like, you know, pathetic. He's got to be like a bozo in some form. So I'm thinking maybe it's like I think the traits, or at least like the something to bounce into. So if you guys look at the trait pair I put um, for him, it is procrastinator, right? That's his main trait. He delays on shit and all that. That's a procrastinator. But I don't think it's necessarily enough to just be like, oh, he's just a lazy fuck, bro. Like that's the biggest thing I'm self aware of for myself is like, no, you call me lazy, and yes, that's true, but that's not. It's a deeper problem, okay? So I'm thinking it's gonna be that uh, like he's a low key coward is I think the thing I'm gonna go with. I think it's the idea. The idea I'm running off of right now is that he will be a coward in like this in the mundane is the idea. Yes, he's brave in the sense of, oh, if it was like it came down to it, yeah, I'm gonna be the fucking hero. But in everything else, he's a fucking coward, and I'm thinking that's gonna be the trait or something around the line. He likes his own mother. True, true. Don't worry, don't worry. We're gonna have some mother complex in this story, okay? A point being, for Vesper, he's got a low key mother complex. Not really, but I realize that I should probably readjust the wording for this. Basically, I figured one of how to spin Vesper so that he actually is, you know, you can understand and like understand where he comes from, and also make him like extremely mauled against the main character. I basically I'm making the antagonist's mother very very similar uh, energy to Rain. That's the idea. He's like, but she was like kind of fucking cooked. Okay, she was like, oh man, I'm gonna have all the potential. I'm not gonna do shit, and as a result, she kind of neglected him is the idea, or something around those lines. I haven't figured out completely on the psychology for it slash what else I want to express in it, but the idea is that he's encountered Rain before, and that is through his own mother before, and it's interesting. But yeah, we saw vibes for Rain. Yeah, I want him to be underdog. You're gonna love him, okay? I love the underdog. We're making the underdog stories left and right, baby. Okay? But yeah, does he want to smash his own mother? No. Unfortunately, I don't know if that would be apt. I don't think it would be. But hey, you never know. Maybe it might be enough of a, you know, difference or contrast to the cast that it might fit. It could be my excuse for him not to be part of Rain's harem. Don't worry, guys. I swear that I did not intend this to be a harem. It's not a harem, okay? Just because there's three female characters that are part of the main party does not mean it's a harem, okay? I just put, like I said, I wanted to express the two like traits of myself that if they were perfected in their own ends, what would that look like? And show that there's actual flaws into it. And it's Roxana and Claire, right? The body and the mind. Okay. That's all it is. They're like onesans. That's basically it. Okay. But there's no romance there. No. Well, let's say I won't get. That's not their primary intention. Let's say that. However, since it's a visual novel, now I think about it, there probably would be a route, huh? Yeah. Maybe it is a harem. Fuck. Maybe it is like. Isn't Clannad like a harem? If you think about it, isn't that a harem? So it's like Clannad, but that Clannad's peak. So I'm ball copies ball, or peak knows peak. I don't know. I haven't played the fucking visual novel, so I can't say shit. But yeah, that's the point being is don't worry, there will be romance, just low key. I'm I'm not. I want to be a low key romance, okay, guys. That's basically it. I don't want like a waifu falling from the sky type shit, okay? Yeah, I love Gurren Lagann to death, man, but it's bullshit that he gets a fucking waifu out of like from the sky in a goddamn Fortnite chest, man. Like, are you kidding me? Like, bullshit. It's bullshit, okay? So, um, I don't know. The issue is I'm dangerously at that point, or at least what I'm like trying to figure out like some of the details for the fifth character, and one of the ideas. I don't know if I'm gonna go through with it. Is that it's basically enemies to lovers, and I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go that hard on it. That's the issue. I want it to be a low key romance. Okay, that's the thing. I'd like. I think I'm realizing more and more. I'm trying to impart some level of subtlety into this fucking story. Okay, there's a subtlety for why. Yes, if everything looks perfect, then why are you so like mauled, bro? Yeah, there's a subtle difference between fake sanctuary shit and peak just having a good time with the homies. Okay, that's the thing. Woman that hates men until she meets Ray. No. Okay, I guess I'll try to impart a little bit of the ideas I'm figuring out for her. So the idea right now, the idea right now is that I need a character that is literally what I wish I'd have, bro. Okay, and what would I wish I'd have? I literally would want just somebody who just could create stuff and not think about it. Doesn't have that, just overthinking shit. I thought maybe it's like, oh no, it's got to be like a tomboy GF type situation. No, I realized the core. Well, at least in my head right now, it seems to be I just need like basically another artist person or like a to bounce off like ideas slash feedback with. I guess is the thing. So I figured I was thinking of some ways to go about it. Right now, her current iteration is that she's a little bit of well, I put in invasive. Put in invasive. So not really necessarily obsessive, but invasive um, lady who is forgetful. And right now, the working backstory is she's actually one of the asylum patients, but like um, I think Vesper fucked up or some shit. So basically, she's got like some level of um, what you call memory loss, like shit. So as a result of that, she becomes obsessive, like recording shit. I guess is the way to put it. Um, but how does this fit into a potential romance? Well, basically, I'm thinking she's gonna be like a gadget person. Okay. Um, I don't. I really. Like I said, guys, this is just the initial iteration so far. But I'm thinking that she's not gonna have any powers and shit. She has potential. She will have a passive. So technically speaking, if she found her active or artifact or whatever, she could have powers. But for the sake of the story, she will not have any actual powers. But she be making shit, man. She makes shit, okay? She makes gadgets and cool stuff, okay? But they're like goofy gadgets, okay? So I guess Jinx from Arcane, but like less unhinged. Maybe a little unhinged, but not that unhinged. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking like that. I don't know. It's a work in progress still, but that's her current iteration idea is that she's potentially going to be like the like tech, not necessarily like tech intelligence person, but like maker, like makes shit. Okay, so that's her current iteration, and basically how it all ties in is I haven't figured it all out, but I'm thinking the idea is that something about rain got some aura, man. Okay, I don't know. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna make it like actually kind of fit and be, kind of real. I mean, I kind of have an idea of the traits, that will bounce off and make the thing like inherently fit. But in terms of the like kind of details, I'm still figuring that out. Like one of the details that I'm playing around with is that she remembers rain. Crazy, I know. But she out of all the people that she kind of is like forgetful about, she remembers like one key thing from rain. Like so, I think like a laugh or some shit. I don't know. But sure, currently that's a small idea I'm playing around with. Is maybe she's intrigued by him because she can remember him so easily, or just like a part of her of him. So then I'll put in a little bit of that yandere aura. See, the thing is, okay. Let's. I'm not gonna don't get me twisted, okay. When I say I like the yandere kind of archetype, I don't mean a literal yandere that is like fucking broken in the head. I yandere as in they go a little unhinged. Okay, they're a little unhinged, but they retain some level of sanity. Or if not that, then they at least are trying. Okay, they are trying to keep their sanity and have fun with it. Okay, all right. That's my point. Okay, So yeah, basically it's I like yandere girls that I can at least reasonable slay I can fix. I think that's what I'm starting to say, guys. Okay, so you think he seems familiar? No, no. So I think I mean what you're saying the whole like maybe like seems familiar thing. Okay, I get what you mean now. Maybe like she forgets everyone, faces easily, but um, on a second meet or whatever, it's like, oh, you seem familiar. But that's not what I'm saying. I think what I'm saying is that she remembers like a specific thing, and that makes her remember him like properly. So she's intrigued by why is this dude like why is he in my mind at all. I keep forgetting all this other shit, but I can remember him, right? That's the thing I'm going for. In terms of like the actual familiar stuff, I'm thinking of adding see the issue is I'm trying to figure out her relationship to Vesper in the context of the present of the story, because um, it's going to be revealed that she was one of the patients, or I don't, maybe I won't hide that. Maybe she is an actual patient there, but I want to like reveal that the reason for her being like fucked in the head, as in like not fucked in the head, just forgetful, is is Vesper's like tinkering. It was because she went to him and was like, "Please get rid of this like traumatic thing for me." And then because she was like probably one of his early patients, he fucked up or something. So I'm trying to figure out if maybe it's like a situation where she doesn't know Vesper, but she, remembers his aura type shit. Like, oh, you're not a cool dude. But I don't know. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, I'm realizing, yeah, guys, I'm putting Mari or any insert any fucking amnesiac character. Unfortunately, I kind of wrote it. It kind of writes itself. It's like, oh, I'm trying to write a story called literally Remember Rain. There probably is some memory shenanigans going on. So yeah, I probably do need it. Yes, I don't. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a, I guess, a meta to add in a memory, amnesiac, but I'm adding an amnesiac for other reasons. I'm adding it because, yeah, I needed some level to put fucking Mari in here in this fucking Marie, I guess, because they corrected her name now, and now I can't LARP anymore. So Marie, okay, I'm putting in that amnesiac shit a little bit, so, or I guess a lot. This giving up Cowboy Bebop with the main character's love interest and the villains. Yeah, I see. The thing is, I'm realizing either he has a mother complex or he's fucking gay. I'm realizing if I don't put in some level of hint, shit, man. Or he's on his like. I'm gonna explain. Okay, my explanation, my lore explanation. He's an incel. There you go, guys. That's my easy clap. Okay, I'll just say he's fucking an incel. Easy money. Um, no, but he's not actually gay, or I was gonna imply he's gay, but I realize putting an 18-year-old dude, and then him interacting with like let's just say very memorable female older characters. You know, I feel like he might try to fall for one of them, and I guess that's also an issue with Rain as well. But the thing is, Rain is me, okay? And what I think is I'm on my not my grind set, but it's more like um it's not. I'm not trying to be down bad. Okay, I do pretend slash not really pretend. More like I exaggerate that I'm down bad, right? But I'm not actually down bad. Does that make sense? As in, I'm not desperate. That's the answer. Is I'm not desperate. So that's why Rain isn't gonna be like awooga to Onesans awooga. Like that's the thing. Hopefully I can try to fit, but honestly, if it gets to the stage where they're kind of too hot, it might be kind of cooked. It's gonna be like Homelander or something. He needs a mommy. Yeah. See, that's the thing, man. Is that he did have a mommy, except that mommy was kind of cooked in the head. She was like, "Oh man, I love thinking about the future and how it's gonna be so peak. But not. She never lives in the present or whatever. So she's like, um, she never committed to anything. She's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that someday. I'm gonna be a senior someday or some shit, something around those lines. I don't know, but basically she's gonna be that dreamer that never did shit. Um, and then Vesper is gonna act like he hates her, but the proof is in the pudding. Okay, in that he still retains like a memory of her completely. See, and that kind of comes down to I don't know if his mother would be dead. That's also a question I need to figure out is if she maybe died already or something before the story happened. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. Or maybe she's just another patient. I think there's going to be too many goddamn asylum patients if I keep putting in more and more patients. So, yeah, I think I'm going to probably lean more towards the she's probably gone type thing. Um, I don't know. Maybe I might put in some diabolical shit, like maybe he had to just pull the cord type shit. But at the moment, let's just say he doesn't want to be like his mother, but he does truly love her. Okay, that was the thing. But to an extent of being a little bit of a what was it MILF enjoyer? Probably not, but hey, maybe it might be needed in the story. Maybe he does need to be a fucking MILF enjoyer. I have no clue. So yeah, um, that's the thing is there's a lot of like key ideas, and I'm trying to make sure I'm not super. I guess maybe not locked in or that's what the word. I'm trying to make sure that my when I write this shit out, when it comes off as broad and everything, that I know in myself that I know what I'm talking about. I guess is the way to put it. Because when I put in the central motif memory, it kind of implies, oh, so everything's gonna be about memory. Like, oh shit, it's gonna be memories of this, memories of that, blah 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 blah. While yes, that's a key motif, I'm not gonna make it like hammered in your fucking head like, oh, remember rain? Bing 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 bing. I don't know. Maybe it will change in the writing, but basically, I think the real motif is this right here that I wrote recently, which is everything that looks like safety, any of the examples, the closed loop of the energy that the magic system is based on, the potential of rain or removing pain from people or getting perfect calculations, all that is slowly killing the thing it's meant to protect. The only way is out is through. Okay, I need to reword this because this was kind of AI generated, but the message still stands. Basically, what I'm trying to express is the idea that while, yes, security, safety, all this like safe stuff, being with society and all that is important, clinging onto it so much kills you from the inside. It makes you hollow. Or rather, you're gonna get stuck and stagnant to a point where you're only satisfied with that. So, the answer to it all is you need to let go and let things fucking fall apart. Is my answer. To be continued type shit. Okay, I don't. Uh, See, the thing is, I'm implying the ending's gonna be like. I talked about it before, guys. The idea of the ending is Rain kind of accepts that he is a fugitive, but he's still a good guy. It's just he's portrayed as one. He kind of does something that is like on paper kind of like fucked up, but it's not really. Um, See, it gets in dangerous territory. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't basically cause like the equivalent of like 9/11 slash any like horrible disaster here type shit. Like I'm trying to make sure that he does it in a way that it's not actually he's trying to cause some fucking genocide on purpose slash um it's not just happens accidentally. Okay, like it's dangerous territory. I don't know. I think the issue is it's gonna be a cop out fucking good ending type shit, and I'm trying to figure out a way to make it so that it's like kind of nuanced where it's good. He actually saves the day and everything's all cool, but he has to go his own way. He has to leave the city. Is the idea? He's got to leave the city, and but he's happy with that. He actually wants not because the city. Well, yes, he wants to leave and make his He likes the city, but he needs to leave it in order to go on his own self journey, and accepting the fact that the fugitive lifestyle shit is the thing that he needs or wants, is the uncertainty of living a life. Okay, that's the thing I'm trying to imply. But it's kind of hard to do that if I imply that he like I said, he like causes the city to fucking crumble and blow up and kill a bunch of people. Like I'm trying to make sure it doesn't like do that. I think the easiest way to do it is probably it just shuts off, or like it like collapses the power source so the entire city doesn't work anymore. But after like a month or two, energy comes back and everything's saved. But that's after he fucking leaves. I don't know. I don't know. There's something like that. But yeah, when is chapter one coming out? Uh, I should probably get on that. See, the thing is, I'm. See, this is the issue. This is the whole point of this fucking story. Is I'm having issues trying to commit to one thing or the other. I'm always like, hey man, I like doing this streaming stuff, and then the next day it's like, oh no, I wanna go make like sing a cover or some shit, and then it's like, oh nope, I want to do shut up and yaps. Oh wait, nope, I gotta make a nap or something. Like it's back and forth, back and forth. It's pissing me off. Okay, yet I still do it. I still like, oh yeah, it's still kind of fun to make projects, like it's kind of fun to do that. And I'm still kind of like proud of this shit, even if it didn't complete, or like it's completed, but it's not like super successful in its intention, right? So it's trying to grapple with that is, I think the answer just might be that I just need to lock in. I just need to specifically say I need to not engage or really put in majority of my time in any other thing besides the writing, besides the actually living a life slash learn Nihongo type shit. So the answer being, in terms of releasing a chapter one, I mean, let's look. Let's look. What do I actually need? If we really think about it, there's nothing stopping me from writing a chapter one right now. Starting the fucking draft, which I kind of am starting doing that. As you can see, I'm writing scenes, so in a sense, I am already starting it. But in terms of actually having a proper chapter one draft, um, I mean, it can be doable. I think I should just set it like end of the month type shit. You know, I'll make this month fucking yapathon, fucking month slash um, what you call uh what you call it. I need to actually complete a goddamn draft. Or not a draft. I'm not that crazy. We'll say a complete like chapter one draft. How about that? And probably write more. I think in terms of yeah, like okay. So what I'm trying to say is what sort of other things do I need now? I think what I need right now is to completely make sure I know the pieces I'm working with. And I'm like, I'd say I'm 70%. Like, I think I need like a 10% more in order to be able to now start cooking. Okay. I'm 70% there in that I have a general idea of what each character's role and each character's sort of ideas that I want to express, and some of their details are in. But there's the 10% that I'm like still iffy about. For example, the Roxana like backstory. I have I have a vague idea of it. I haven't written it out. Um, Basically, I'm thinking that she was like adopted or something, and she got like, she basically got hope cored by her adoptive father. Um, so yeah, she's like, super cool, but he disappeared or some shit. I was thinking maybe it's like maybe he like actually it wasn't that cool, but I don't. I'm I kind of don't have the the heart to do that. I feel like it'd be fucked up, man. It'd be kind of fucked up. Okay, I don't want to. We'll see. We'll see if I'm that diabolical. I don't think I will, but basically the idea with their backstory is um, I don't know the order of events, but the idea is that uh, she tried. What is it? She made let's say, a mistake, being, I guess, vulnerable. I haven't actually figured it out. Let me try to remember. Whatever the reason is, the point being is that she tried to save somebody or whatever, and she failed. Okay, and the result, the cost is her fucking arms are like cooked. Okay, she fucking. I don't know the explanation. I haven't figured it out, but let's say she was like grabbing onto someone, and then the fire like fucking got her arms or something. So that's my spin on it, that I want to do, is that she would be the brawler type, but yeah, she's like significantly impaired, right? So as a result, she's more of like a um, mo- mobile, close range mobile person, right? Like she's not afraid to be up in your face to fight, but she's not, you know, she has to use other methods to take people down instead of just fucking socking them in the face, because if she does that, it's gonna fucking hurt a lot, like a little too much. Um, I don't know. Basically, this is also another addition recently was perhaps her passive is that she suffers, or she like is hypersensitive or something, like to pain. But because she has fucking burns on her arms, that means that she's just in constant fucking pain. Does that make sense? So I don't know. This is a little, might be a little too extreme, but it then this would give a good, somewhat of a reasonable explanation for why, um, you know, my, the diabolical scene I'm going to try to write is her memory gets pulled, and She is effectively paralyzed. Hey guys, watch me, the author, write some fucking diabolical shit. Okay, let's write some NTR. Let's write some dark abyss type shit. You know, let's make them go through pain. All right, that's I'm trying to embody fucking what's his name? Not Nagatsky? Is it? What the fuck is it? Did he? Is his name actually Nagatsky? It's like fucking. It's Tape something Nagatsky or some shit. Let me. It's not. Fuck. ReZero author. Yeah, it's Nagatsuki. Nagatsky. Oh my goodness, it's almost like similar to Natsuki Subaru. Holy fuck, that's kind of chills. Chills fucking writing. Am I right, guys? Okay, but yeah. Point being, I need that 10% left. I think I'm there where I probably should just start writing. I think that's the thing. Um, I need to just start writing because I mentioned before that I think the thing that I was hung up on with writing was I needed to be like specific, or I really needed to know the psychology and all of that of the character. And while yes, it is important, I'm realizing more and more you kind of have to sort of characterize them, just simplify it, and then put in that detail while you're writing is the answer. So I think in addition to the 10% that I'm talking about in terms of specifics, I think I need to add a little cheat sheet to know of some things to keep in mind to implement, you know, such as one of the things is character characterization details. So, for example, here I cooked. Okay, I cooked. I will say, guys, when it comes to me writing me as a fucking character, easiest thing in my life. Well, not easiest. More like I can cook, man. I can cook a fucking crazy ass good character because it's literally me for real, for real. So I just know what's gonna be fucking kind of, you know, interesting and cool and is based on real life. So I put in, I didn't put my skin condition on him, but in return I gave him the shit I got, bro. That benign head trimmer shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can I get, can I get this like fucking straight? Nope. You see that? You see that? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So well, I put that in there. Okay, I put that in there. Um, and I even put that. Anybody know Corpse Party? Like an OG reference? Corpse Party. I think his name was Satoshi. Is it, wait, was it him? Holy fuck! I'm chopped in the brain. Was it Yuka? Was it her? Is her name Yuka? Shit, man. Who's the one that like? Okay, okay, okay. Sprites. I swear one of them. Oh, was it just whoever this is? Naomi. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I remember distinctly that I picked up. Okay, no, maybe it's not her. Wait, is there another character that fucking does this shit? The hand behind the back type shit. I swear I pulled it off Corpse Party or something. I don't remember. This shit was a W game. That's true. Was it a different character? Was it just Yuka? It was probably just Yuka, huh? I thought okay, it might have been her, this girl. It might have been this girl right here, or it was Yuka. It looks like it's Yuka, but like I thought it was this girl. I don't remember her name. But basically, I ever since like Corpse Party, for some reason, I fuck, I can't speak English. Basically, that was my signature. Oh well, you guys don't see it, but you know, that was my resting like. Oh my goodness, Cam! Holy shit! Can you ignore me? Like just doing the holding my hands behind the back type shit. that was my like resting thing for a while, like in maybe in middle school or high school. I don't remember, but I distinctly remember this. This is how I would fucking stand, right, and just be like that, and it was comfortable, but also it was like kind of aura. I don't know. So I'm imparting that. I'm imparting that in the goddamn story, okay? And why is that? Well, see, the symbolism is actually that you see, he's using his right hand, the one that he uses to do all his, cool power shit. He's actually using it to hold back his left hand. And what does that mean? He's holding himself back, but with the hand that actually mean that is actually doing shit. So therefore, he's just paralyzing himself, doing nothing, and then he, yeah. All this to say, I'm imparted that design aspect to the character. Okay. No, the symbolism shit, I don't think it's gonna be really that deep. But I mean, it's nice to know that that's kind of what I'm going with. What the intention is, that it's kind of a way to express that I'm a little reserved, or not just reserved. I'm actively not letting myself do what I need to do. You get what I mean? So yeah, what all this to say, that's uh, I'm basically making it more apparent, because this is the type of detail I need for like a visual novel, is having these small details that could help characterize the character. You can't just be like, oh, it's just, well, obviously it can be this simple, but just a dude standing. Like, you can read, just by looking at the character, can kind of have an idea, like maybe they're confident or something, right? Whereas someone right here could be, like, could be holding something back, blah blah blah, might be in love, blah 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 blah, right? So yeah, basically I'm saying that art tries to express a vibe, and I need to have some of these details in mind. um, I don't know if I'm gonna add this little nervous laugh shit, because I kind of low-key do it, but I don't know how to express it besides calling it a nervous laugh. Basically, when shit hits the fan, and I'm like, yeah, my bad, bro, or not like that. It's like a weird. I noticed it. I noticed it during like work a couple times, where when I know something, like, let's say, what was it? Yeah, I think I served like the wrong slice or some shit. I don't remember, some bullshit like that. But basically, when I know I kind of, didn't give them the best, option, and then they come back and they complain and they're like, "Hey, it's your fault." I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. I guess something like that." I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm trying to. Even I don't remember how I'm doing this shit. But basically, it's like, yeah, nervous laugh slash follow up is what I put in here so far. Is like, yeah. Sorry, I'm just, it's just, I'm being a clown right now. Like, something. I don't really know. Um, Besides that, this is kind of a small detail. I'm not really sure. Basically, I'm trying to show that the character is thinking about things a lot. Like, he'll like look to the side and like mentally process stuff. So I don't know. Basically, I'm trying to impart more and more, like, oh, he's a procrastinator, but he's also a dreamer. Procrastinator, but also a dreamer. That's the key thing. So, but hey, you know what I cooked with? This shit right here, boy. Okay, I cooked right here because I do it in real life. Okay. Basically, I was trying to think of separate like habits that don't relate to the the artifact itself slash the power system. And one of the signature objects I figured was a pen, bro. Just a random pen. And I cooked. Okay, you see this shit? Basically, it implies that I'm using it for utility, but I actually don't write shit with it or really use it to do the thing that I want to do with it, which is write and actually, write a story or whatever. So instead, I just use it to fiddle around with it, and it's never used for its purpose. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I cooked is what I'm saying. Okay, it's gonna be peak, and then this also relates to the fighting style, which is he throws shit. So yeah, I'm fucking I'm cooking a 5-star goddamn like intricate detailed character right here. Okay, but I don't know. Maybe it will be too detailed. That's why I'm trying to make. This is why like shit like this. It's kind of in progress. I don't know if I'm gonna add it. There's this idea that maybe I'm gonna still impart the fact that he wants to do like writing or like make a story or some shit. But I don't know if that's gonna be the case. Besides that, self-insert detail. Yep. But uh, yeah, I don't really. I realize with the appearance details, I'm trying to make it very vague so I can like let the whoever artist works on this, or maybe I'll commission a bunch of people and see their ideas. Uh, I'll let them cook. Okay, I'll let them cook, and then I don't know if this is gonna be set in stone, but so far the idea for the artifact slash the I guess the weapon tool to actually access the power system for the main character, it's goggles, bro. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something else like, clever that could be that I would use. I think for a bit it was like a mirror or something, but I think goggles is more apt. Okay, like I don't know, man. I something about them steampunk goggles slash the Simone goggles slash having shades on slash yeah, something in my brain's like, hey, man, that shit's kind of cool. Maybe just make his power like use that. Okay, so yeah, and then I'll probably give him a fucking cap. Okay, I'm gonna give him this cap. There you go. There you go, guys. I'm self-inserting. I'm self-fucking inserting. I don't give a. We'll see. We'll see if I give a fuck after I actually start writing. But I'm sure I'm gonna cook. I'm sure it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. It's gonna be epic. Okay, something like that. Or it's gonna be the most self-insert trash imaginable, and I'm gonna have to rewrite it. I mean, either way, I'm gonna have to rewrite it. But like, surely it's gonna be saved. But yeah, in terms of Axe Guy, I have no clue. I unfortunately have not done my LARP research on Axe Guy from fucking um, what was it? ReZero. I think his name's Todd, but that's it. I don't really know anything. I think something about spawn killing. I think that was also the thing. But yeah, all this you have to say. As you can see, like basically, I got the ideas, and they're being actually solidified in my brain as I speak. Now it's just the little 10%, just like, oh, I need to fill in the reason for Roxana and Claire to be in the, what they're doing. For example, I don't know if like Claire is gonna have like a disease or some shit, or I don't know. Basically playing with a lot of ideas right now, and I need to get that 10% before I start writing additional scenes. Is basically the thing. In terms of like, from what I'm saying right now, it sounds like I kind of have a good rough outline for me to think about it. I've got like some level of foundation that I'm pretty aware of at this point that I can probably start writing. Maybe it won't be the most intricate, but that's the whole point. It needs the draft needs to be a draft, and I need to accept that it's gonna be dog shit, or maybe it'd be all right. But either way, I'm gonna have to rewrite it and iterate on it anyways. So, yeah, maybe the answer is end of the month, perhaps. I won't make any promises because we all know where that goes with me. But yeah, I think I'm wording it right now. It's just I need to get that little 10% shit and then just start cooking. Start cooking, bro, because I'm already cooking. I'm already cooking, man. Like in the span of like 2 days, I figured out a little bit more of the art structure and realizing more and more the my initial thought, I can make it work. I can make a lot of the initial thought slash things I think is a little bit, crude or whatever. I'm realizing more and more I can make it even work better in the story. I just need to cook, basically. Like just like the asylum. Like this shit was like off a whim. And now I wrote out a bunch of more shit of like, oh yeah, it's a it's a metaphor. But obviously, metaphors don't really matter until I actually write it out and express it properly. But till then, at least I know in my heart what I'm trying to express with this shit is, oh, it's supposed to be, looks very, very clean and epic, and why would anyone hate this? But I'm gonna insert that, yeah, you need to fucking hate this. You need to, because like not you it's you need to be human. I don't know. Do terrorism, guys. That's what I've learned. Okay, in all the stories I've learned is the good ones tend to have terrorism in it. Okay, they just do. Maybe it's a stakes thing, or maybe peak knows peak. Maybe they just need a little bit extra terrorism. Speaking of not terrorism, but corpse party. I forgot, dude. I should watch some gameplay again. This shit was a vibe. Okay, this shit was when was I watching? Like, I don't know what it was, but I remember there was like a point where like I was watching this shit with like my siblings. Okay, like this was like some peak fucking gaming. I don't know what it was. It's a corpse party. Yeah, the OG one. I don't know if they got the OG one. Where the OG one is. I think that's the OG one. I don't. It's on iOS. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, I remember this shit. Spoilers, I guess. Oh my goodness, I forgot this. I forgot this. I forgot this. Oh my god. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Bro, this shit was peak. Okay, I gotta go rewatch the fucking gameplay of this shit, man. Fucking corpse party, my corpse party. Oh, and then yeah, oh my god, this shit's too epic, man. It's fucked up, but it's too epic. This was epic, 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 epic. I'm just kind of reminiscing right now. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Yes, man. Yes. This shit was peak. This was my peak, damn it. My goodness. My. So many spoilers, so many. Oh my goodness. I don't remember who the goats were. Was it Seiko? I don't remember. I don't remember the goats. Who were the goats in the story? I think Yuka was all right. I think something like that. Was I watching a PewDiePie video for this? I think it was. Did PewDiePie play this game? I swear he probably didn't he? Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Oh my yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Corpse party. Corpse party. Okay. That. Shit, Sachiko, man. Okay, sorry. I was reminiscing too much. All right, guys. Am I gonna do a yap tonight? I'm gonna do a yap tonight. I already was yapping, but we're gonna yap. What if I can do a yap? All right. All right. We do the things on a whim. We do things on a whim and just deal with it. Maybe I'll quit immediately. Perhaps. Or I should just focus on writing. Do I even want to make a video of yapathon type shit? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, guys. All right. Let me cook. All right, let me cook. All right. Is this too edgy? Me wearing shades and the hat? I'm realizing am I wait. Aiden Pierce. Does Aiden Pierce have a cadet hat? Wait a minute. He does, doesn't he? Oh no, he just got a baseball cap. Guys, do I have the aura? Do I have the aura? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, let's clean the lens first so I can actually do anything. So yeah, maybe we yap. Maybe we yap. Or maybe I should just go to sleep on time and not like open up my laptop and do any coding or whatever distraction I'm doing. Maybe I should just sleep on time for once in my life. Not before I do some yapping, alright? Some yapping. Okay? Alright guys, I brought my little timer here that I haven't used to the fullest yet, so we're gonna use it a little bit, okay? So you see this? I'm gonna use the timer and we're gonna set a time. Shit. I already fucked up. We're gonna do 20 minutes. 20 minutes of yap, because we're gonna really test if I am a professional yapper, okay? We're gonna test right now, okay? Okay. let me get fired up. Let me get fired up. Should I do standing? I'm wearing shorts. Will it? Oh shit. Oh shit. Is this too much? I'm like staring at the camera from down here. Maybe I gotta put it up. Yeah, maybe I gotta put it up. Uppies. Give it some uppies type shit. Yeah. At eye level, yeah, that seems more reasonable, okay? That seems more reasonable. I should check the battery on this. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, well, I have plenty of yap time. Okay. I got plenty of yap time. Plenty of yap time, okay? Let's do it. I'm a professional yapper. I don't need those script because I've already been thinking the script in my head. Okay? Alright, gamers. Looking like Chen with the sunglasses. Am I? Maybe I do, peak nose peak type shit. Great, grabbing some of his aura. See, the issue is, do I wear the shades? I feel like I'm copying too much, okay? But at the same time, I think it might be some aura, okay? The issue is if let's say I did find the Kaima mask, I can't actually do a yap video in that thing. I'm like gonna sound like Bane. I'm like I realize I can't wear it. I could wear a ninja mask. I could wear my neck gaiter, whatever the fuck I don't know how you pronounce it. It's a gaiter. I don't know. But basically, I do have I have an equivalent brown mask as well as a black one that I can wear, and I'll have a mask, but I think we'll just keep it like this. Keep it simple, and also, how am I supposed to stand? The issue is the editing part of this. Okay, maybe I turn this off and just set up like this. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? I told you to unlock, you piece of garbage. I'm sorry. I'm not calling it a piece of garbage. Sorry. Okay. We just set it up like this. because I think the tracking is kind of annoying. Now I'm thinking about it, guys. Is the tracking a little bit annoying when I'm like, you're trying to talk to someone and like I'm doing this shit, or what is it? Let me turn on again. Like, I feel like it might get a little annoying where I'm like, hey, yeah, I mean, it could be interesting, like segue. Hey, some figures right there. I even got my fucking. Guys, do I look like a certified redditor like right now? Hell yeah, I actually look like a. Fuck man, man, I hate it. I in my heart know and feel that this is tough, okay? But if I pull this out, it's gonna be cooked without the fat. Yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna keep mogging. I don't worry, guys. Okay. I might be not underweight, but I'm skinny. But I will build a little bit of muscle, so surely I can get the huzz as the young folk call it, right? But yeah, I think holding a katana kind of really fucks this image up, huh? I realize as soon as I bring out the katana, now I actually do. I am the redditor. I mean, to be fair, I use Reddit, but I'm not that much of a redditor. See, you see the energy immediately is different when I pull this out. This is why I'm telling you guys, okay? The characterization part is important too, okay? Putting the little hat on kind of adds aura, okay? I'm liking it, okay? And then the brown, holy shit, I cooked, okay? But yeah, I don't. Should I keep this? Should I keep the whole standing around, flying around, moving around? I don't think so. I'm starting to realize it gets annoying a little too much, too quickly. I do like walking around though. But then again, I don't have that much real estate to really walk around, and plus I'm not like, what's his name, Dantes, fucking yapping. I mean, to be fair, he probably is onto something. I probably do need to be walking around, but that's besides the point. Yes, actually, I do need to be walking around, but you know what I mean? Okay. I feel like I should have Ryu Hayabusa. I'm realizing real quick that if I'm gonna do a yap on the fucking ninjas, I should have Ryu Hayabusa on and him and fucking what's his name? Gabimaru. Oh my goodness, it's so over. Do I just grab him? Just fucking grab him? I guess so. Is this tough? Okay, guys, I'm good. This is gonna be the thumbnail, all right? It's gonna be the thumbnail, all right? Shit, it's not even shown on the camera, okay? Fuck. I can't do this, man. I can't do this. This fucking YouTube shit. What am I doing? What am I doing, man? Whoa. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm gonna be like how did I make thumbnails the past 2 fucking years? Okay, how did I fucking made any thumbnails? I feel so cringe right now. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll just say aura. Aura. Oh, We're gonna turn this off. Yeah, we're gonna turn the fucking face tracking off, and then we're gonna lock it in. And then we're gonna do that, okay? We're gonna make it. I'm gonna make it like one of those fucking yeah. I'm gonna make it like the peak YouTube thumbnails. Is he that cool? Or what is it? What does he even do? Type shit, He's not even a good pose right now, but huh? Yeah. Okay. I didn't even set the timer. I haven't even started the timer because I haven't started yapping. Okay, guys? Oh, shit. I didn't even... It reset it. You gotta be fucking kidding me, buddy. Oh, 25 minutes? Yeah, Ninja Gaiden's Aura. It is truly Aura. Uh, I mean, he's my idol, okay? Alright. So, yeah, why are ninjas cool, guys? My god. If you guys don't know, I'm Ninja Russ, and I like ninjas, but why? And I dare say the reason why I like ninjas is because they've got aura. Okay, they got all the aura. But let me run you guys. I'm saying guys too much, but let me run you all down on some reasons why I think ninjas are really, really, really cool. All right, number one, number one. Okay, I mean, what else can I say, man? Have you seen the mask? Is it aura? I think a better way to put it is they have the aesthetic of cool, okay? And by that I mean they got the mystery part of it, hiding their face. On top of it is, having really cool tools and magic sometimes and acrobatics to be able to move around. It's a whole vibe, okay? That's the main thing is like, oh damn, oh damn, man, he's fucking smoothing. It's like Ninja Gaiden type shit. So yeah, I think that's like a primary reason why I think ninjas are really really cool. But I think it kind of there's a layer under that, which is I believe a more important thing is the fact that they kind of have a mythos is my thing on it that I really enjoy. What do I mean by that? It's the basically if you know encountered any sort of ninja medium at all, you'll probably realize that all of them kind of get really expressive. They go really crazy with it. They got fucking magic, throwing like fireballs and Rasengan things and Rasen Shuriken. I'm just wearing Naruto. They fucking set themselves on fire. Yeah, like what I'm trying to say is there's a little bit of a mythos to summoning magic or doing like really crazy things. A biggest example is I've already mentioned it and shown Ryu Hayabusa from the Ninja Gaiden series. He just, I mean, what else do I have to say? He just like pulls up. He pulls up and just fucking like does that. I'm realizing I'm describing Ninja Gaiden 3 and that's not what I'm trying to go for, but he he does the cool stuff, okay? He jumps out of planes, I think, from what I remember. He jumps out of planes without a parachute. Um what is it? He takes down big kaiju monsters with, just his blade alone and just his will. He just does like all the 1v9s, 1v millions because I don't know what it is with the harder modes. They just like throwing and like 20 disgusting enemies at you. Point being, the mythos kind of exceeds its actual like level of what ninjas are, which is usually I believe I did some research a while back. It is just they're kind of like agents, they kind of just do some specialized things here and there. But for the most part, it's not that crazy. Like, you know, doing some insane regiment type stuff. While yes, they did do some of those training things, it's exaggerated, I guess is the way to put it. And yeah, I think the mythos kind of, I mean, you see it all in the media whenever there's a new ninja series in any shape or form. It just is a cool, like, aesthetic, genre, or whatever you call it. It's got aura. I hate to say it, aura. I don't hate to say it. I love aura is the whole point. So yeah, I think what I'm trying to get at is we kind of, or rather, the mythos is idealizing, idolizing, trying to get an ideal of what a ninja looks like, and to really like express that, I am realizing a bit more and more. I maybe this is self-insert type stuff. I think that there is a sort of sub level where uh, it has elements of stuff I would like for me to actually follow. You know, like the idea that there's a ninja code, right? And having a strict set of rules, but not act. It's strict, but not against like what's the best way to put it? It's not for some weird, societal or external thing. It's about, survival and the practicality of things versus what the samurai bushido stuff. I mean, I guess, man. I guess if you disgrace your family, go kill yourself. I guess, or you can be based in just do cooler stuff. Okay, like sabotage and assassination sometimes. Probably not, but you get what I mean, right? It's this idea of having a code that is more designed through, well, I guess discipline, but I'll get into that in a bit. It's designed so that the individual can adapt to any sort of situation, which leads to my next point, the adaptability, or really like the skillfulness, the idea of skillfulness, jozu, if you will. Um, Ninjas, they've got, I mean, hell, they're basically absolute units whenever they're placed into any situation, or at least that's the idealized form of them. So, or at least that's my dream of it, and I guess, I mean, I hate keep using Ryu Hayabusa. Let's use a different one. Gabi Maru from Hell's Paradise. He's portrayed as like this unstoppable force of nature that cannot be executed at all. And he's like a man who is like on his way to complete like demon hell form or whatever the hell. He's an absolute unit. That's the point. He's like self sustaining. What's the word? Uh, Independent, if you will. What's the word? I don't remember. But basically, they can operate on their own and adapt to any situation. That's like the key levels, the adaptability. And I like that energy, that idea is like, oh, I can adapt to anything. Another example would be Kakashi. Kakashi. Am I even pronouncing it right anymore? Damn, I'm on. It's been such a long time since I've read Naruto that now I'm like actually starting to become a LARPer. Hatake Kakashi. Kakashi Sensei. Yes. Let's say my middle school head ass really liked him back in the day. Okay, he's my Gojo. Okay. But what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that his kind of tool set revolves around being able to adapt to literally any ninja. Partially because he's got the Sharingan, but also because he can have access, or at least has practiced all of the other elements. And so that therefore makes him very adaptable. You see what I mean? It's like he can adapt to any situation. Like just put me in the arena and I'll 1v1 anyone. Put me in epic rap battles of history and I'll spit some bars. It's probably not, but that's the idea. Is I can adapt to anything, similar to how humans normally adapt. Yes, in a sense, like copycatting the copycat ninja archetype, or not archetype, just the idea of that is kind of imparted in this ideal, which is the adaptability. So yeah, That's also a key thing. And I think a thing that's more important really is yeah, I don't have discipline, or at least I'd say I don't. So yeah, out of all of these huge, another big thing is the ninjas. They got insane discipline. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, this is a side tangent, but like a lot of actors probably have like they probably can be ninjas, man. They got crazy discipline and just do like some crazy workout routine and just stick to it. But that's besides the point. What I'm saying is the discipline that it takes to get to that skillful point or to be able to become a ultimate adaptable unit that can be placed in any situation. It requires a lot of work, and to have that discipline to actually really enact that, I envy it. And I think that might be a little bit perhaps of a reason why I think they're so cool, slash maybe I want to be one. Hence Ninja Russ. So yeah, it's just that it's like those small little traits that sort of lead to this ideal. And it, at least in the context for me, it's an ideal I want to become, is to be a little bit of that mythological being, a little bit, not completely, but more like they tell stories and review you as a legend rather than you are an actual god. Does it make sense? I don't know if I got that proper. That is to say, that is to say, let me try to remember. Mm, 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 mm. That is to say that the ninja archetype is sort of a mix of these things I just really want to become. That's what I'm trying to say. And so, to add on to some other things that make ninjas cool, because I mean, there's a whole set. Okay, there's not just it's not just the cool flashy moves. Okay, I'm trying to think of some other things. Well, I'm sure editing me will figure it out, which they probably won't. But some other things could include being hidden. Yes, it's being hidden. I think that was the thing. Um, because I definitely wrote a script for this. Yep, I definitely know. Basically, the stealth aspect to ninjas is another key point. Is that they can kind of camouflage and be hidden, right? How does that translate? Well, they can just like sneak in. What's to say? Oh, there's a big war happening on the horizon. Well, I can just go sneak in and just take out one dude and then problem solve. That's all it is. That's simple. Or a more, I guess, lighter example would be I can just show up to any like place and then just infiltrate it. Simple, simple. So I think there's the stealth aspect to it is a little bit of a it's more of a I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just cool. It's just cool. That's it. That's what it is. At the end of the day, they just have all the cool aspects, and maybe it's just the fact that they hide in the darkness, or something. They got that, like I said, the mysterious aura hiding their face. Typically, like, ooh, something about that. All of that, the shadows. Ooh, that's really cool. But if we look at some of the building, or I guess the extensions of the archetype, there's this idea of being a master of more of a specialized skill. So, an example could be, I mean, I think I watched a couple episodes of this a while ago, but Lego Ninjago, they got like ninjas with different elements, right? There's the fire ninja, what was the wind ninja? I don't remember. I'm LARPing, man. I'm LARPing. But my point is that they usually have they're a master of some specific skill. In the idea of Naruto, there's the copycat ninja. There's the puppet master ninja. There's shit, man. Now I'm LARPing Naruto because it's been a while. What else? What else they got? They got the Kages, not the Kages in general. Um, but usually they name them after well, not name them. They have titles based on what they're doing. So like I think there was the lava. Was it lava ninja? It's not that. It was not that. But I'm talking about. I think I'm talking about the Mizukage, one of the Mizukages. The lady. I don't remember. I think she did something. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long while, but the point still stands: is that usually they're portrayed on being a master of some specific form or something, alongside being a general, capable ninja. So it just adds more into that flavor. You know what I mean? Is that not only do we got the cool like typical ninja that's like hiding everything, we have all these other flavors. We just add it on, and it just works. It just works. Maybe because inherently putting on a little mask and then calling yourself a ninja is already aura on itself, but I venture to say that because of these combination of traits, it all combines into this beautiful, beautiful aesthetic, or not just aesthetic, like collection of ideas. I guess it's aesthetic. That's the right word, but something around those lines. Uh, so yeah, ninjas are cool. There's other archetypes as well out there that are very similar, or they got different cultures versions of this idea. But my thing is just, maybe it's because I might be like a Japan culture enjoyer, perhaps, or at least the on the anime side of things. But it's it's cool. I don't know what else to say. It's just cool. Does that make sense? I mean, like samurais, yeah, they got like honor and they're cool. They got the what the EI, pull out the blade for a second and then everyone dies immediately. Cool stuff. They got nothing on ninjas, is what I'm saying. Okay, fight me, really? It's just a difference of aura, I dare say. I haven't even mentioned some of the other, even like some of the other representation, um, parts of ninjas in other, not mediums, other stories. Like there's like the cyber ninja, who like I think Metal Gear Vengeance was it, has it, but I'm LARPing. I played that for like 5 minutes. So my conclusion being is ninjas are fucking cool. Why? Insert all of the above. Insert the past. My yap. Basically, they are just a combination of traits that are ideal for the human uh, spirit, or really just me. It's just really cool. And then we exaggerate it all to make them seem more legendary. And then by virtue of doing that, I'm inspired to actually be more like it and actually, impart it into my own life. So yeah, that's certified Ninja Russ approved. Uh, I love ninjas. Do you like ninjas too? Put it in the comments below. I need the engagement. I don't care. I don't really care. Just ninjas are dope as fuck. I agree. That's basically what I'm saying. Okay. A rant over. What else? Outro. do I have a ninja song? I don't even have a ninja song. You play insert fucking that Naruto song they played that's like a banger. You guys know the one. Any OGs? It's that one. It's the one with the da 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 da. Oh no, that sounds different. I'm not talking about Marvel Rivals. I'm talking about something else. But yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. Uh, Datebayo. I don't. I'm just talking about Naruto now. Oh my goodness, man, it's so fucking good. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, yap over, yap over. Okay, there you go. I did my one yap for tonight. Maybe I do one more. I don't know. That shit's harder than it looks, man. My brain was kind of yapping. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I started yap. Um, I guess that's the point. But what I don't even remember what I put in like the script. Well, not script. Okay, so for context, I don't have no script on the screen, but I did write. I remember I was trying to write like ideas for this a while ago. So I was gonna make a YouTube video regardless, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Oof. Ninjas. Is it my Google Docs? I don't remember. It's something. But yeah, Cyber Ninjas are dope as fuck. That's my ninja way, man. Like, God, I'm trying to remember what I wrote in the original info. I don't. Oh, it's maybe in my Google Notes. I don't remember. It's been like I said, this was already a planned video a while ago, and I realized I was stalling on this shit a while now. Where is it? Where is it? Do I have it on this notes? It's probably like on my old phone. That's the issue. It might be on my old phone, and I just kind of forgot. Where is it? Topics? No. Uh. Let the devil. Oh. Where is? Do I not have it on here? I probably don't have it on here. Wow. I'm scrolling a little too far down. Wait, I should just look up ninjas, bro. Ninja. Uh. Uh. Okay, I think this is partially what I was trying to go with. Okay, you see, I was like, I think I was gonna make a video essay, or like that was one of the ideas. It was gonna be a fat video essay or some shit. Learning, what was I writing? Learning Shadow Clone Jutsu in real life. Oh no, oh, this is a different thing. I was trying to think about make building my channel to be like me actually trying to be a real ninja, but uh, I could still do that, but it'd be kind of like I'd be LARPing. I'm gonna be honest. It'd be a lot of LARPing. Oni arc, yeah. I wrote a little bit here. Wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, I just put aura, mythos, ideal. I pretty much said all of that. Okay, I had it by heart. I knew this shit by heart. Okay, that's when you know I know ball. Okay, I know my own. I know my own yapperoni options. What is this? Oh, this is a video essay. Guys, this is a trend. I kind of like write out a bunch of like ideas for a video essay, but I get paralyzed and not do it. Like this is the thing for the Bart Festival thing, which I think I posted on Discord like a couple weeks ago or a month ago. I don't remember. But yeah, I was gonna do like a whole video essay shit, and being like, oh yeah, where the real weebs at, man? Where the real weebs at? All these fakers, they're not fucking weebs. Where the real weebs at? And then I was gonna do like a cop out ending. Well, not really, but like yeah, be like, oh, but the real weebs are actually out there in the wild, actually doing weeb shit. You know what I mean? We got it. We gotta aspire to do that. Something like that. Okay, I see it right here. My goodness, there it is. There's a fucking script. Well, at least part of it. It was a video about ninja influences in my life, and how it's shaped my online identity. And I was writing a script a little bit and saying they're hypermobile, disciplined, and they got magic. Okay. See, I didn't even need a script. I don't even need a script. I just fucking record it and call it a day, man. Call it a night. Okay. Do I want to do one more yap, or is that it for tonight? It's fucking 1 a.m. It's a short stream. What is this? 2 hours? Oh, 2 hours? It's already been 2 hours? Shit. Shit, guys. I think I got some free time. It's time to download League of Legends. I'm kidding. I need to not. I need to stop joking about that. I need to stop joking about League of Legends, and then I'm gonna actually download it unironically. I'm actually this close to fucking re-downloading it. It's so over. It's so over. One more yap. Sure. I'm fucking down. I need to start pumping this shit out, man. Okay? I need to commit to something, okay? I'm gonna commit to the writing, and not gonna. I am committing to the writing. I am committing to the Japanese. Now, am I committing to fucking Yapathon? Call it Yapathon. I don't know. I was trying to figure out a better name. Yapathon's the best I could do, guys. I don't know. I can yap about something else, okay? Maybe I yap on one of the notes that I've written here. This is my backlog / my backup. You know, if I can't think of anything right now. Shit, this yapping's kind of tough when I'm put on the spot. Now I think about it, but I kind of surprise myself sometimes. I think it has to be like organic when I'm like doing the stream shit where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really interested in this topic and I'm gonna talk about it. It's not like I'm not interested in the topic to talk about, but it's like, for some reason on stream, when I'm like flowing, it just kind of leads into like, oh wow. I think it's because I take time to really think about shit for a while. Singe misses you. I miss Singe, man. Oh my goodness, I have to. I need. This is my like my equivalent of, you know, like those nicotine patches. Is it the nicotine patches? This is my nicotine patch, okay? I looked up League of Legends Singe, but I encountered this video and I was going crazy, okay? This is like what I imagine, and granted, this is what like, I can maybe replicate 30% of this fucking like aura fucking monster goddamn gameplay, man. This shit was like, oh my god, it's like seeing someone draw, like paint out a fucking masterpiece. I was like, oh my god. I want to be this good at fucking League of Legends, man. So it's a Singe Sion matchup. You know, and he's just like, he just knows he can win the trade. He's just like, I would never fucking do this shit. Well, I'm like, I would, but like not whatever he's doing right now. He knows like, oh, I can just trade right here. And he like actually kind of like wins the trade. I'm like, oh wow. Like, it's insane, okay? But this is not the big thing. One of the big things is he like gets like a level power strike. Let me show you. Right here. So this is where I'm like, bro, you're like fucking trolling, man. You're like kind of getting cooked. But he gets a level up here. Like, God, man. Like, this is insane. This some fucking insane gameplay, man. And then, you know, he's like trying to bait. And then he stays. This is like the shit I would not fucking stay here, man. He's just gonna flash on me. The fuck? He's still confident. This may not be this may not look like much, but this is literally peak Singe gameplay. I'm sorry to tell y'all. This is like fucking peak Singe gameplay. Okay? He hit, this is where I was like, "Oh my god, bro. I wish I was this good at League of Legends. Okay, he's walking into him with fucking this much health. Look at the fucking health difference, and he's fighting Sion. He just went. He sees his level bar and just goes in and gets to level up. Like, oh my god, man. I want to play League of Legends, man. I wanna do this shit. I wanna shit on someone with fucking Singe, man. Like, this is it. I should yap about the my I miss playing Singed. No, right? No. No, there's no way I can yap 20 minutes about Singe, right? No shot, right? I think I could. I would have to. Shit. The thing is, when you think of playing the game, then playing in the match sucks. That's the thing. I know. I know in my heart I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna fucking hate the game again. Or like I'm gonna play it and then when it I'm gonna encounter those rats that give up immediately because I know that everyone who is fucking has no moral support in their real life has to take it out in the goddamn game, and they become emotionally stunted and they gotta int in my matches. Like it hurts when game can't hurt. No, not yet. Maybe when the what was it, the classic game mode supposedly comes out next season. I'll download it. Okay, I'll play it. But no shot, no shot. No, surely not. Surely I won't give in. I won't give in. No, 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 no. I'm already kind of giving in watching this fucking gameplay though. Oh my god, man. This is just this is like beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like this shit. Oh my god. Like it's so mundane, but like this shit. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. I remember playing Singe, looking at this shit. Like you look at this on the outside, you've never played Singe before, you're like, bro, he's like trolling. He's like fucking trolling. But holy moly, man. Holy moly. Like this is peak Singe gameplay, just like fucking around and then almost not dying, and then you're like think your team's useless, and then somehow still pull it off. Like God, I want to play League of Legends, guys. This is not helping my case. I should not be watching fucking Singe gameplay. I should not be watching this shit. This is gonna get me back on it real quick, okay? It's just, I've already played Deadlock, and then they updated Deadlock literally early today, yesterday. You see this shit? Yeah, I have to update it again. You motherfuckers, bro. My god. Miss Aurelia? Did you ever play the original one? I think I think the original one was it was kind of goofy. I played her a bit. Um, she had this like stun thing if she was low. It was kind of weird. I don't even remember what her ult was. Was it like? Oh, it was like her Q. Yeah, it was her Q. Her ult was just resetted on use on death or some shit. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. But I don't miss updated Aurelia. Let me tell you what. I don't want to play against that fucker. Okay. I had to. I had to look. So here's the thing I've learned recently. Also, I mean, I kind of already knew this, but the actual way to play Singed is not to play Singed. It's to learn how to deal with all of the bullshit in the game. So basically, you need to know the enemy champion more than your own character to play Singed. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Like I'm not playing my like I am playing my character, but I'm not like I'm not like Riven, who's like trying to focus on my own combos and getting in and out type shit. My focus is knowing what the hell these characters do and making sure that I know that I can go and kill them, or they're gonna like pull out some 180 bullshit and win. Alawi, okay? Knowing in my heart, like when I see an Alawi who's low and know for sure, I'm just looking at it like, oh wait, I just die here. If I approach is like it's knowledge that you only learn the hard way, and it's fucking annoying, man. It's so that's the Singe way is you're just kind of int like half like your games. But hey man, the rising of the Singe hero, man. You never know, man. Like it's I was kind of a I think if I came back to the game and gave it like my maturity slash my focus attention, I for sure can hit fucking diamond. Okay, I mean that's not a high bar, but also I know for sure that like I could pull up and just like actually start stomping. Like I got the mindset. I got the fucking mastery level. I got the aura. Like I'm pretty sure I would come in and fucking stomp. Like actually, the tale tells the hero will return. Yeah, someday, someday. You know, now I realize if I see, here's the thing. They still haven't sent me that stupid email for their Steam machine. It might be cooked, man. It might be cooked. Yeah. Copio. Maybe it just takes 3 days, every 3 day cycle. I don't know. I haven't gotten an email, man. I think hopefully they send it out and I'll get it before I leave. You know what I mean? I can't. I can't. It's too much on my heart. But that's besides the point. The main thing is season 21. I was fucking gold one. Okay, I could pull up to this shit and I'd probably peak, man. I'd probably peak, but I'd have to lock the fuck in. Okay, like it would be if we look back to my like I said. I showed you guys my history last time. Okay, what was it? How do you set this? I already forgot. Should we click on the season? No. Uh, uh, oh, champions, right? And then 2021. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that KDA. That juicy fucking KDA, man. Only character that I actually have good farm on, man. Insane. Insane. I got pretty damn good, okay? That was what it was. My Aatrox was fucking inting, I realized. What the hell? My Quinn, it needs some work. I don't remember playing this much Twitch though. I must have been playing support Twitch with this, man. That's insane. When did I get a 62% win rate on fucking Twitch? I'm thinking it was support Twitch or some shit like that. Man, I'm a fucking madman, man, bro. That's how it is. Lilia jungle though? That's weird. No, I was playing Lilia top. My god, I forgot. I forgot, man. I'm disgusting. I'm a fucking disgusting player. Then I had an Ascension Aatrox phase. But yeah. Yeah, I'm a gamer, man. I'm a fucking gamer. I know how to get on that shit, man. My Teemo was kind of inting, but it was a fun time. I'm never playing fucking Nasus though. I don't know why. I don't know why I insisted playing this fuck ass champion, man. I think my idea was I wanted a late game scaling champion, and this was my option. Awful. We're gonna ignore my Tryndamere phase though. We're gonna ignore that one. I seriously was trying to get good at Tryndamere, and I realized I do not have the fucking balls, man. It's a lifestyle type shit. You have to be so locked in to play that character. It's not even funny. Like you have to be disgusting. Use TP, be capping. Yeah, I never used TP. I'm a fucking Ignite gamer. I was I'm the base Singe who runs Flash and Ignite in top lane, man. I was a legend, okay? I was a fucking League of Legend, okay? That was it. I don't know if there was any way to show it, but yeah, I was running fucking Ignite. Speaking of which, what's the build now, guys? What's the build on Singe nowadays? Is it still Rylai's into? Wait, where? Singed. Did they make? Oh, they made Leandre's a health item. Wow, you motherfuckers! Wow, they just brought it back again. Assholes, laying down on the bed right now. Yeah, let's pull up for a league game, late night league game, guys. It'll be healthy for your mind, for your soul. Even if your lane phase goes south, just focus on farming and scaling up. Once you've got your ghost and ult ready, just pop them. Turn on your poison and you'll win team fights. Yeah, man. No, this character is one of a kind. Okay, you can't have like the I try like Marvel Rivals has like what Captain America, and even though yeah that's cool and all, there's nothing the same. There's only one Singed. Okay, you can only find them on the Rift. Wait, they brought back Deathfire Touch. Oh wow. Wait, the fuck? Damaging a champion with an ability to burn them from blah blah blah. After burning for 3 seconds, the damage of the burn increases 75 while remaining fire. What? They brought it back? It's nice to see they still run in that light last stand triumph though. That's so fucking based. There's movement speed now? Was there always movement speed? There wasn't. No way, right? I don't remember movement speed being a rune. Health. Slow resist. Wow. Nice to see some things never change. Why the fuck is Anivia in here? Oh, I guess it's saying in all games, right? Yeah, no, Anivia's yeah. Yeah. Valid. Yeah. Valid. Yeah. Valid. So what are the skins now? Best skins rating. Beekeeper Singed, Astronaut Singed, Arcane Shimmer, Black Scourge. Is the only new one the Astronaut one? I think it is. Guys, I'm kind of looking at League of Legends. It's a little too long. Am I cooked? I think I'm cooked. I'm sorry to say, y'all. The best skin was always this one. I wish... Do I have this skin? I don't even remember if I have it. I think I do. This shit's peak. Okay. Him with a surfboard? God damn. Yeah. Yeah. Looking real mad juicy, man. Looking mad juicy. Looking like kind of mad fun right now. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of sleepy, man. Oh, just fat little chud. So yeah, I'm gonna continue yapping. I'll probably do more yap tomorrow night. Ah, I didn't do the recording for the response shit. Do I even care anymore? It's so much friction, but I should do it tomorrow. Should. Maybe I'll record it tonight. I don't know. I think the issue is I want some level of a script or an idea, but I'm like dragging my feet on it left and right. That at this point I should just do it off the cuff again. Like I always usually do. I just fucking do. Just I should just take an improv class at this point. I need to. I probably should need to, but yeah, guys, the website's been updated. I haven't updated the objective, but yeah, the recent streams have been added. I'm a little chaotic. I do need to remember. I don't think I've been adding sincerity into any of these, and I think they might apply. But yeah, yeah, it's on its way. I do need to go back and refine the website a bit more since I've been all in on the whole Utasync stuff. But do not worry. Keep writing. Keep Nihongoing. I need to do more Nihongo, really. But yeah, at least I'm a little chud, so I'll just make do, make do with what I can. That's really it's really the lesson to be learned here. Just make do. Um, Anything else I want to yap about before I sleep? I think it's no, not really. No, do I got anything? I don't got anything. I guess the yap is I miss League of Legends, but really I know in my heart I don't need to play it. In fact, I don't need to play that many video games ever until I get my shit in line. But still, still, every now and then, the calls, there, it's always lingering. Like I played Rivals the other day, and that was I mean, I was having all right, but I wasn't like pogging like I usually do with Rivals. So it's just how it is. Um, I think like the next thing is I should just get rid of like some of these games again. Like I think yeah, like Tekken 8. I think it's because I still own like a fight pad that I'm like kind of coping and keeping the game on. In the case, in some case where I want to play a fighting game randomly, I have Tekken 8 and Guilty Gear. But it's all cool. I think realistically in the future I'd just be playing a bit of Guilty Gear or the Marvel one, Capcom, Marvel versus Capcom, Marvel, something like that. I don't know. Okay. This is awkward. I'm just gonna go sleepy night nappy time. Sleep. What's the next milestone? I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna need to do a yap every day and just keep posting. I think that's what we'll do. Just do an actual yapathon and call it. Just not think about it too much. Also, I got a new friend request. What does that mean? The fuck is Crasmilia? Alright, guys. Anybody know who Crasmilia is? The fuck? Who? Who? Who the fuck is this? We got. Who the fuck is this? Damn, I got shotties be pulling up without me even trying. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. We're denying that shit. But yeah, I'm going to sleep, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Mata ne. Keep fighting on. Type shit. Live without regret. Spam all of the quotes in my brain. Right? Not a bite, right? Yeah, surely. Surely not. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone. I didn't do that fucking recording of the internet shit. I get already. I'm like going back and forth. I'm like, oh, it's cringe slash like I don't really care, but at the same time, like it'd be kind of funny and be